Hey there, everybody. Code Pika here, and I'm back from a very. How many has it been? I don't really know. But, anyways, it's time for me to actually get into something that was like a bit of a holiday release, I want to say. Well, my honest opinion, I kind of got it during the holidays when I was like working at retail and whatnot. This is Super Mario Odyssey. Let's actually get into this because, in all honesty, I was going to play some other Mario games, but I decided I was trying to figure out what game do I want to go ahead and get back in. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. So I just decided to say, you know what? I'm going to do Mario Odyssey because why not? It's a good game. It's still sort of recently new. Not really. It's not really new. I think it's been like, 2 years? Or has it been just 1 year? Has it been 1 year? No, I think it's probably 2 years. I don't even know when this game actually came out. That actually sucks. But Super Mario Odyssey was one of the games that really kind of showcased what Mario was going to change into after a certain point. We don't know if they're going to actually make a Super Mario Odyssey 2, but if they do, that would be great. And also the concept is completely different. This is also essentially Nintendo saying, yo, we're going to give you like free roam, and yeah, we're going to like crush Mario's hat and give him companions and stuff. It's going to be great. Also, if you listen to the song that's playing right now, it's actually a remix of the airship theme from Mario Maker. But it seems Bowser has technically defeated Mario and also his hat in the process. He destroyed his hat. That's it. Game over. We can't play the game anymore because Mario is now dead. Well, not really. He just got knocked off the ship. Mario has survived so many falls to a point that he probably should be dead. Where's this ghost-like thing? We can actually look around. The game kind of recommends you to use the Joy-Cons, but you can also do the same exact moves just by using a Pro Controller. It doesn't really matter all that much. Hey, give my hat back. I need a piece of that. Now, the controls for Mario Odyssey are very, well, good, I can say. Like, it's really phenomenal how great these controls are. And, I don't really need to explain it because the controls are so damn good that you just gotta watch the movements that are gonna be happening. That I'm gonna be going too fast in this game, you know? So sorry for running away like that. You startle me, and I do startle easily. I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite a ring. You've landed in the Cap Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same monster that gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the fiend has kidnapped my little sister. Which we actually thought was someone completely different when the game's trailer showed up. But hey, what are you gonna do? You know, she could just leave, right? I hope they give chase to that monster in a ship of my own. But as you can see here, all the airships were wrecked in the attack. Well, that's a shame. Although, now that I think on it, I'm fairly certain there's a functioning ship in the next kingdom over. I could get us there if only I could reach the top of the top hat tower, which is being guarded by the monster's henchmen. You know, it seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. Let's see if we can help those two. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I got nothing to lose. I need a hat, though. This is a bit excessive. Can you, like, change it a bit? Something that fits me a bit better. Ah, there we go. That's better. That's what I'm talking about. Also, how the hell did Mario actually figured out that he could just literally just throw his cap and it will come back to him? For all intents and purposes, it probably was never going to come back to him. Now, the way how Super Mario Odyssey works is basically, yo, you like good game control? Well, we got you good game control. It's going to be very lit. And you're going to be like, wow. And I'm going to be, oh, snap. And then it's going to be awesome. So I should break these boxes and end up collecting all their coiny dues. So the controls are obviously self-explanatory because they end up like showcasing it on the screen. And when we do throw the Cappy will actually end up homing in when we shake the controller stick, or not the controller stick, the Pro controller, or whatever. So you can actually end up throwing it so that way Cappy, you can throw it upwards, you can throw it downwards, and you can also do this trick too, which is also really good for you to actually master, because if you master it, you can basically do a whole lot of shenanigans. There are no lives in this game, thank God, so we can essentially end up doing a whole lot of stuff without any real means of any repercussion of dying. Then again, even if we do die, it doesn't really matter anyways. But it seems like Bowser is trying to marry Peach again. I mean, the last time he actually tried to marry Peach was in Super Mario, Super Paper Mario, which, like, alright, I mean, I get it. You like, why do you like Peach so much? What does Peach have that you cannot get from anywhere else? I'm confused. At this point, it's not even you just trying to take over the kingdom. You're just doing it just for the sake of just doing it. Hey, look at that. Cat Mario. It's gone now. But yeah, it's like, why are you trying to go after Peach so much? What is the point of it? I mean, what is the point? What do you have to say, little Cappy friend? I can see the monster's minions from here, but all I can do is flow helplessly and watch. Well, I mean, to be fair, you are kind of an NPC, so you can't really do a whole lot. Seriously, you really can't. Attention to detail with this game is just astounding. This game was the first game that I got for my Switch, and it's a game that is very well spent. You ever get that feeling whenever a new game comes out and everyone else is playing it, and you're like, huh, I wish I can get the game so that way I can talk about it with my friends instead of them just talking about it repeatedly. Yeah, that usually is the case. That usually ends up happening a lot, but what can you do? People end up literally just talking about that one game and never really talking about anything else. It's actually kind of nuts. You have 3 hit points in this game, just like typical Galaxy, which, you think that would be something that I actually would have played first before actually going into this, but nah, man. Most people do like friggin' LPs of friggin' Galaxy 1 and 2. Nah, man. Kopika does games that nobody will go for. And I'm like, aight. Now, there's like a lot of challenges you can do in Mario Odyssey. One of the challenges is basically how many not pressing the A button. Or I should say, not throwing Cappy, which is a challenge. I don't think there is a... okay. There's a no throwing Cappy, and there's also basically don't pressing the A button, which are essentially utilizing Cappy to means of, progressing through the game. And I'm like, yo, that's lit. But I also like to play the game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a very nifty challenge, but it's also one of those challenges that I, honest to God, don't even know how you're supposed to even do it. And it's time for this funky section. Well, that was an interesting trip. I really hope that nothing actually happened to me and I didn't really turn into anything crazy. Oh, I am a frog now. Well, I always knew that this will happen in my career. I've been everything in my life, but a frog is kind of weird. Alright, so let's actually continue on with this. Now, the concept of Super Mario Odyssey is the capturing system. Since Cappy is a ghost and has the capabilities of, capturing anybody with whoever we end up throwing the hat at, we can end up taking control of any of our enemies. Some better than others. Some enemies actually have good things going for them, and then there's some that don't. Will this be an all capture run? Probably. Because in all honesty, there is a completion rate of getting all the captured icons. This is a 100% playthrough, not a 900 moon playthrough. What I mean by 100%, meaning we will be doing the final 2 worlds in the game. Because, I'm going to say this now, I don't feel like going after all 900 moons. Unless you do need, no, okay, I don't think you need all 900 moons. That'd be friggin' ridiculous. There is a crown heart that always allows you to gain an extra heart piece, which is really good because the bosses are not hard in this game. They can hit you and kind of take you by surprise here and there, but other than that, eh. Now the checkpoint system are, well, they are checkpoints, but they're also more of your means of teleporting to the destination. Because the thing is about this game, you're not seeing it now, but the worlds will start to get a little bit bigger. So traversing through the map is actually a really good idea. But now it's time to meet Bowser's new henchmen and also designers of the wedding. Say hello to the Brutals.
The boss warned me there'd be a fella with a mustache coming along. Guess we ought to introduce ourselves. We're the wedding planners for the happy couple. They call us the Brutals, which we're probably only going to appear in one game. We got that treasure we needed, so we ain't got no more business in these parts. Of course, roughing up goody two-shoes meddlers was in the contract, so I guess we still got a little work to do.
Alright. His name is Topper. Do you want to know why he's called Topper? Because he has nothing but top hats, but he also sucks and also takes like 2 hits to kill. Only in the first round though. He actually does end up taking like 3 hits in subsequent rounds. But no, these are the Brutals. The Koopalings are not in this game. Why are the Koopalings not in this game? You know what? I don't know. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I honest to God don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the Brutals. They kind of obviously still feel the same like the Koopalings anyways, but I don't mind them. They're okay, but whatevers. Anyways, let us get on with it. And welcome to the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. And welcome to the Cascade Kingdom that literally sports a very favorable soundtrack that you guys will end up enjoying. Listen to the Cascade Kingdom soundtrack because this soundtrack of Mario Odyssey is banging and I love it so much. You know, something about Super Mario Odyssey, just playing it again, it like, I don't know what it is though. Like, does this just feel like because it's the Switch and for some strange reason it feels like a sort of revival of the Nintendo series? Because I don't know what it is. I guess like, since, not to say the Wii U didn't do what it was supposed to do, it was a fine system for what it was. But I don't know, I just feel that with the Switch, it just feels a bit more, you know, good. If that is even a word. Anyways, you actually can skip that moon and, you know, come from over here. But this is a 100% playthrough, so I should not even be doing that. I should not even be doing that. trying to go ahead and show some slick skills that you can obviously end up doing in this game. Like, seriously. Oh, crap. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can actually do that. Okay. I know you can skip this. I just have to actually, you know, work at it like a normal person. Mario, I know you can triple jump, bro. Why aren't you triple jumping? You know what? Forget it. I'm pretty sure you could probably end up getting to it, but you know what? These are collectibles. These are our moons. The moons are essentially our power stars in this game. In fact, that moon is not going to play the theme, but if you end up collecting a moon, other moons in the game, it does end up playing a certain particular tune that we all know and love. But whatever. Anyways, we gotta get up top of there. That's a gold chain chomp. Oh, we found a power moon. What a lucky break. This will come in handy to power the airship. Have you ever seen anything like that? No, but I've seen power stars. I mean, it's not like this game is kind of like saying, yo, we lit, I think. It's like, are you? Man, this is a very rusty ship, Cappy. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Oh, you got the globe there. That's a nice touch. Now, we could throw Cappy onto the globe, but we don't really need to do that. What we're going to actually do is we're going to actually really progress through the game. Okay, I'm pretty sure I could just double jump. I'm just being, I'm just bad. It's like, I'm pretty sure I can triple jump. I'm just literally just being bad at the game is all. But yeah, like I said, we can either throw Cappy on there, or we can go out of our way to actually start exploring the world. Because why not? The whole point of Super Mario Odyssey is basically you can do whatever you want. In fact, that's basically the goal of the game entirely, is that you can literally just do whatever you want. For the most part, you can't really do everything else until post-game, because there is a post-game, funny enough, and it's actually a really good post-game. I'm not going to really spoil what the post-game is. In fact, I'm not going to even go after the thing that kind of spoils the post-game, even though there's like a ton of people that have already played this game already. But I'm going by the assumption that nobody has actually played the game. That's how you should do it, and that's how I would do it. Because that's just how I roll. I don't know what most of these enemies are called. I kind of like to think of these guys as, I don't know. But they respawn again. Down here, we end up finding ourselves Cat Peach, who ends up giving us hearts. Anything Peach related will always give us a heart, I think. You actually can see fossilized Goombas, which that's kind of weird, to be honest with you. Alright. Let me see here. Alright, there's our next abundance of coins. Now, you may have noticed that why are there two different coins currency? Well, every single kingdom has their own currency, their own unique currency. Not everything ends up essentially taking coins, because not everybody wants coins. Like, come on, man, what's wrong with you? Nobody want no dang coins. So, you know, you kind of have to just realize what you have to also, like, get currency that are literally in this game. And welcome to the 8-bit version of this game. I like these sections because they're essentially like, yo, we have also regular soundtrack, we have the normal soundtrack, and then we have the 8-bit soundtrack. This was kind of something I was like, I kind of found fascinating, even though it's like a very simple thing to be fascinated by. But hey, whatever, I'm a kid that don't care. All the moons will tell you where the moon title and also the date of when you've gotten the moon. So hey, if you're playing this game on like a certain particular date or whatever, then kudos. I'm gonna say this now, most of your moons are probably all gonna be collected when the game was first released, unless, you know, if you start all over, then they're not. Alright, so we can actually go on this thing right here, and we can go ahead and, well, there is a moon here, but it's only in post-game. So, what we're going to do is we're actually gonna go ahead and just fight that bunny woman right there. I think she's the Brutals' mom, but I don't really know, considering this game is kind of weird. But actually, no, we're gonna try to ignore her. Or not, never mind. The game said otherwise. Ah, you're a face only you can love.
What's this? You say you need to repair some silly old airship? Why, I can never part with any of my precious power moons. It sounds to me like someone wants to be snacked for my adorable chain chompikins.
Oh. You one of those old ladies that for some reason just literally like to go ahead and let their dogs attack people. You're mean. You're part of the problem. Anyways, to defeat Brutalella? I don't remember her name. She actually never told us her name. To defeat the Brutals' mother or boss, I want to say she's the boss because in all fairness, she kind of looks like a mob boss. Like, she literally looks like a glorified mob boss. These guys are rich. Interesting. But no, to be able to defeat her, you grab the chain chomp and you end up pulling away from her. And then once you see the little glow that happens to the chain chomp, you essentially let go and it's smack her dead in the face. What a way to go, mind you. Oh. She can't slap you out of it if she manages to actually slap you. But she ends up getting tired and ends up getting slapped in the face again. But hey, whatever. And just like her little Brutals, she ends up disappearing as well. Because everyone disappears when they lose. I don't know why. But now it's actually time for a song that you only hear whenever you get 3 moons. Enjoy this amazing Get Triple Moons theme, because this is the most banging track in existence. Oh, so good. It's so good. I love it so much. Like, it doesn't have to be that good, but it just must. It has to. It has to. The soundtrack is banging. I love it so much, and I don't care. Anyways, those are multi-moons. I don't know why I said 3 moons. Is that they're actually called multi-moons. And there's not a lot of multi-moons in this game, so that theme you only hear occasionally. Now, the reason is I'm happy for that, because when it comes to moons in general, I actually find the multi-moons to be very satisfying to get. So I'm kind of glad that there's not abundance of them, because if there were, then it'd be kind of bad. And the whole point of getting them, the soundtrack will kind of end up being very pointless and won't be as fulfilling. So I'm kind of glad that they don't have like a lot of them. Now, once you have completed the main story mission, or what people like to call it, the I think the save the kingdom thing, or percent or whatever. Essentially, there are 2 methods of beating this game. There is doing everything that the kingdom has to offer, which is essentially what we did. That's essentially what the multi-moons are, where if you manage to get the multi-moons, you essentially have saved the kingdom for the most part. Even though there are still things that you can do in these areas, but it's your choice if you wish to do them. I'm going to do them because, well, I do like showcasing my games, and that's just how I am. So, if you guys are looking forward to a full playthrough of this game, well, you got one right here. I'm pretty sure that it's probably not going to be as great as others, but who cares? I'm still going to be doing it because that's just how I am. Alright, we actually have reached like 24, so we actually will kind of stop here, because if I keep going, this essentially will be an extension of the live stream, so I kind of don't really want that. Anyways, guys, I've been Kopika, and we are going to be continuing on more with this Cascade Kingdom. So, see you guys next time for the next episode of Super Mario Odyssey. Laters!